So Southern Pines, North Carolina is absolutely awesome. If you go down and take a trip to Pinehurst, you need to stop there. Southern Pines, oh my God. Totally missed that shot. That was terrible. This is one of the hidden gems. The only thing that I don't absolutely love about Southern Pines is the price point. It's about $145 on the weekend. It feels a little expensive for what it is, but this restoration is really nice. Check out the hands there from that really bad tee shot, decent approach to a very good 60-degree shot. Didn't convert for par, but you know what? That's okay. This is one big continuous loop. Love these Donald Ross designs where you just go out on a hike and then you eventually come back, but you have to go to halfway houses because the course does not loop to the pro shop. This is a par 5, tough lie, and as you know, when you come over the top, it might go left if you don't really do the right stuff. Once again, Tobacco Road like bells for the blind shots at Southern Pines. Had a really, really good number in and a gap, which was super sick. And that allowed me to have a birdie putt. But on this day, none of the birdies were a drop in. Walking before I hit it. Saved par. Okay. 1 over through 2. This par 3 was visually really, really fun. A lot of like Southern Pines. It feels like in 3 to 5 years, this could be one of the better courses in the Pinehurst area. It just feels as though it's getting to that point where they're doing it. Got up and down from that position. That was great. Really smoked this drive. I think this is one of the most visually entertaining courses in this region. Once again, a lot of undulation change is a big theme with this course. So a lot of hills, missed short and right, hit a good chip, and I believe I got that up and down too as well. Let's see if I filmed the putt. No, I didn't. So the putter wasn't really working on this given day, but it was a really, really fun round. As you can see, lots of elevation change, lots of sandy areas. Really, really fun. This is when the course kind of goes inward, and then there's a lake. And this is where it gets to be kind of the heart and soul of this course. And when you start to take on this lake, as you can see, another par 5, really bad swing. Be sure to hit an LOL and like the content for that type of swing. And just kind of made this hole a lot more difficult than I needed it to be. That looked like a really good swing. I wish all of my swings were like that. And this kind of shows you the geography. Once again, people that enjoy these type of courses, I really am drawn to that. That's a great bunker shot. I really like this kind of nature walk golf course. This is one of the signature holes. Hit the Lukie pull, which is always super sick. It's a body of water, kind of like Pine Needles. And it's just a dog leg right. Really, really interesting lighting there. And as you can see, there's a plethora of bunkers, and they're strategically placed to kind of make the course more annoying. Put that shot into a fairway bunker, flew the green, and I think this was a pretty decent pitch. So we got to see. Yeah, I think I actually got that up and down. We'll see if I filmed it. Yeah, we'll just assume I got that up and down. It's nice to get the benefit of the doubt. A lot of, like, this course feels like a predecessor to Abandoned Trails. And I think that that's one of the big things about North Carolina golf. Abandoned Trails is one of my favorite courses. My 3 favorite currently, Tethrow, Bandon Dune, Bandon Trails, and Tobacco Road. This was a par 3. That was an absolutely terrible iron shot. And then I hit like the world's best pitch in there that was like to 2 feet and made par. Unconventional as hell, but whatever. Let's go. This, I believe, is the first hole that plays down to the water. Yep, you can see to the right, that water really comes into play. And this is where this course, I didn't expect it to be this lovely. It's just like a really, really great hidden lake. And I think this is why this course, before the uptick in the price, this was a local's favorite. Because now the conditions are much nicer, but at the same time, the price is a tad bit higher. And that might be a rough one for some people to stomach. But I do feel like this is kind of like a locals only track. Another hole where iron striking wasn't great. I missed that. Position hole, very short par 4, drivable. Just put the ball in play. It's just a lot of keeping the ball in play. A lot of courses in this area, you just want to keep the ball in play. Gave myself a wedge. No, I think that was a 9 iron. And then it's just a lot of Southern Pines is hitting uphill, and I just got too much of that. And now watch the curvature of this green. So sure, I probably played that a little too far out, but watch how much that comes back at the end. Okay, it didn't come back nearly as much, but I did make the 2-putt there, so that was great. Let's go me. This was probably one of my favorite holes, and the reason I liked it so much was simply because it brings in a level of risk reward while still being a very beautiful hole. The water runs all down the right-hand side. The fairway slopes kind of to the right, so missed shots could end up in the water. And it's just very beautiful looking. And once again, course conditions really, really solid. And I played this during the British Open and didn't expect it to be nearly as fun. I actually was going to play Mid Pines and booked the wrong tee time. And pleasantly surprised, pleasantly surprised with how fun Southern Pines was. The driving experience on this course is actually more fun off the tee than Pinehurst number 2. Now, the greens and the approach shots are not as rewarding, but the drives itself and the framing of the holes I found more spectacular. Hey, let's go. That was pretty good. We got that one in there. So this hole, I actually missed the drive filming it because it's really, really hilly. I walked most of the courses, and I was starting to get hot because it was like about 95 with pure humidity into this course. Had to punch out there, and then had this wedge, and then I just missed my spot by about 3 feet, I think, and then I 2-putted that. So this was such a good shot from where I was. This is, once again, you're hitting over creeks, you're hitting up hills. This is the creek. That's the hill. Really, really photogenic course. I thought this could have been a birdie, but I just never really got dialed at this course with the putting. So, par 5, pounded it out there, and then this one goes dreaded right. This was the start. I think this was heat exhaustion. I hate to make excuses, but I do think that the heat was starting to get to me. But just a slew of really, really nice shots. And I think that out of the Pine Needles, and I never played Mid Pines and Southern Pines, this course really takes advantage of rolling terrain. So if that's something you really like, there it is. This is for birdie, and it just slided by. I didn't get it. This was rough. This is a total birdie hole, short par 4, and I hit it into the hazard. And with my 3-wood, I typically can pull that. And I hit a really good approach right here, but it's kind of tough to stomach on a birdie hole when you're hitting 3 from the sight line. There's a big false front that runs to the right, and I ended up with a 5, which is okay, but really disappointing. It was just a tough finish, honestly, on this course, because I hit this shot. My ball disappeared. It should have been right there. I couldn't find my ball. Really, really hot, and then it was just a slew of bad shots. So it's okay, hit an approach. Hit my 58 a little too hard. The rake saved it. Took the wrong club. And then I believe I fat this putt. It was just kind of I fatted it. I don't even think I filmed that correctly. I thought I was on Pinehurst number 2. And it's just that was just a really bad, sloppy played hole. Now this is a neat feature that's hole number 1, the 17th tee, the second fairway. They all run parallel. This 18th hole at Southern Pines really reminds me of Pinehurst number 4 and number 1. It's just the traditional Donald Ross go uphill. And I really just was done. I swiped at that one, trying to get it to go left. Absolutely was just the worst way to end a round, especially playing with a really nice person, because it's bladed the wedge, and you're not going to see it, but then I ended up just ping-ponging. It was a really ugly double. Great course, though. It's really, really fun. Thank you for watching this vlog. I appreciate anyone who contributes or subscribes or even likes a video. This is a passion project, and I'm just trying to do the best I can.